faint sound of a ticking clock melts against the sound of rain. Is that the timbre of water splashing a ship in the night? Or is it the sound of a wedge driven into the wheel of fate?
Oh, pink
Every
blood
time
like
that vault's door
Danganronpa? What?
closes,
They actually do pink blood?
I search again for a reason to open it.
I thought it was gonna be red blood, but I guess not. The Nailman Killings. Staring at a fan.
Got some nice sleep. No one's here yet? It's just about time, I think. And to be fair, their type are rarely on time anyway. Master detectives are all weirdos. Did you get a good night's sleep, Yuma?
Not really.
What? But I gave you time to rest at the office. Your brain won't work right without enough sleep. Be more like me.
Be more like
Even
him.
today, my mind is crystal clear. Although it doesn't get much use.
Okay.
Huh.
To think that Master had to sleep on such a filthy sofa. The other Master detectives are staying at a hotel, right? That's no fair. I'm totally jealous. It's discrimination. They said detectives and trainees would be treated equally.
They did not say that.
For now, how about you wash your sleepy face? You can't work as a detective when your mind is hazy.
He said I can't work as a detective if my mind is hazy. Why do I want to become one in the first place? It's not like I have any special powers. Is there a reason why? Even if there was. Right now, I have no reason to try being a detective. I'm only pretending to be one to regain my memories. Is it right for me to pursue this if that's my goal?
Your goal isn't to help people, Yuma?
Master, there you go with that dumb poetic stuff again.
It's not dumb. This is important to me.
You better be careful. Whenever a detective sighs, a murder case occurs.
Is that true?
Like it wouldn't happen otherwise? I wish that was the case.
Wait a minute, Yuma. You're good at cooking, right? Can you make something for me?
Huh? Right now?
Come on, man. I'm starving. Maybe if you do some expert cooking, it might rekindle your lost memories or something.
I guess so.
Right? So get out breakfast. Thanks.
Wait, Chief! What should I do?
Give it a shot. Maybe your muscles will remember.
I guess I'll try.
Are we gonna have a cooking minigame or something? Oh, well, look at him.
Alright, done. Let's take it to Chief Yako.
Only he's getting a plate?
Oh, this is looking pretty good.
I hope Chief Yako likes my cooking.
We'll see.
Chief, breakfast is ready.
Hey, it smells nice. Let's see. What is this?
He's gone pale. I hope he isn't dead.
No way. Chief? Are you alright?
Jesus, is it that bad? It looks good.
I thought I was a goner. Did you poison me?
Why would I do that? I can't believe you'd say that after all the trouble I went through making it.
Right. I basically forced you to make it. Sorry. Yuma, can you clean this up?
Oh, that went about as well as I expected.
Forget about the cooking, Yuma. At least until you get your memories back.
Yeah, I figured.
Yesterday was such a surprise. I never thought there would be a directive from #1.
To investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
But it's dangerous. Amaterasu Corp won't sit idly by and let it happen. It's big trouble, all right. Look, I'm not saying I've been idle up until now. I tried investigating Amaterasu several times regarding some unsolved mysteries. They get pissed, and I get a lecture bordering on torture. They even confiscated my office. And, well, here
So you
I
had
am
office
now.
before.
Why didn't the World Detective Organization help you?
I asked a few times, but they always waved me off. Turns out there were other cases which were higher priorities. And besides, ever since Kanai Ward became isolated from the world, we haven't been able to exchange much info. They didn't quite get how bad the place has gotten.
But what made them investigate Kanai Ward to begin with?
The great global mystery must be a huge deal.
So we got words that are like Danganronpa, like the tragedy, the most despicable event in human history, or whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Even number one is getting involved.
Hey, isn't number one coming here? I thought he was at the WDO's headquarters.
You'd think I'd know? Number one is being hunted by criminal syndicates all over the world. His location is kept top secret. That's why he almost never shows up in public. It's super rare even to glimpse him on a screen.
If he's that amazing, that's all the more reason he should come here.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure that number one could solve this lickety-split. The rumors say that once he decides to solve a case, he'll do everything perfectly on his own until it's solved.
Perfectly on his own?
He didn't seem all that impressive to me.
Anyway, he's got his hands full on another case right now. He won't be able to leave that behind to visit Kanai Ward. We'll save our trump card for last. Until then, we'll add a few cards to our hand.
Okay.
That's why you all were called here. Wait, where are the others? At this rate, we'll never have enough hands. Jeez, everyone goes and does their own thing all the time.
How about using a cell phone? Even if you can't contact the outside world, it'd still be useful in times like these.
And no good. Risks the peacekeepers wiretapping you. Okay, Yuma, you're getting your first job.
Nice.
A job?
Get the other detectives assembled. I've rented out a special room at a hotel in Kamasaki District. My guess is that they still haven't left the hotel yet. Each master detective is quirky in their own way. Listen, Yuma, your job is to convince them to get over here.
I don't think it'll take much
He
convincing.
says it's a job, but he just made you his errand boy.
Fine. I'll head to their hotel.
So your commemorative first job is an errand. Are you sure about this, Mr. Trainee Detective?
It's better than hiding out on the sub. By the way, Shinigami, what do you know about number one?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I was just curious. Wait. You know something, don't you?
As if! Don't go thinking I know that either at all. I have standards, you know. Besides, what makes you think I know any humans personally?
I bet that she has like a lot of she does a lot of versions of her that all remember the same thing or some shit, and like number one signed with the death god or something.
I mean, I'm a death god. The only people I need are dead. Anyway, you should
Wait, he's
scope
not
the city
dead.
out while on your errand. Who knows? You might uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I don't think it's that simple.
So did he die in the storage room or something? I don't know.
Look at that, Master.
Look at what?
What? Where?
There's something amazing over there. Go get it. Hurry!
Okay, I'll go get it. Oh, okay. Left click. Memory shard. Recall memories of Yako from the notebook menu.
Is this a Shinigami figurine? Why is it here?
Don't worry your pretty little head about that. Stressing out about every teensy detail will make you go bald. But if you collect these figurines, you can get a peek at your memories, Master.
Wait, it'll cure my amnesia?
No, but I'm afraid everything from before you came to Kanai Ward is still off limits.
Oh. What memories can I see then?
Your memories with all the detectives in Fuzzhead's agency. You guys talked about all sorts of stuff, right?
What did we talk about again?
See? You already forgot. You're completely hopeless, Master.
I agree. Use this memory, I guess.
Something wrong, Chief? What's with the big sigh?
Well, it's nothing, really. Since you arrived and you began investigating Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, it seems we're all tense every day. I think it's just getting to me a bit. I can't seem to find a way to feel all nice and... Damn it all. I long for the days when things were so uneventful.
Before we came here, most of your work concerned infidelity and looking for lost pets, right?
Yup. I used to just stare out the window and check whether the occasional client's spouse was cheating or not. I'd tail the target, and sure enough, they'd be cheating. Then the missus would end up crying when I reported back. It was the same old story every day.
This may be rude of me, but that doesn't sound very fun. In fact, it sounds kind of boring.
Sure is. But you know what they say? Every job is equally important. Just because a job may look more glorious, it doesn't mean it's better. Nothing wrong with plain old boring jobs.
His mouth stopped moving.
What's most important is whether you can be proud of what you do.
Huh, look at Buzzhead trying to act all cool.
Huh? What's wrong? You fell quiet out of nowhere.
I'm impressed, I guess.
I just wasn't expecting that kind of stuff from you. I'm a bit moved.
Not expecting? What's your image of me anyway?
Sorry. But really, I'm impressed. You're right. All jobs are equally important. I'll make sure I keep that in mind.
Yeah, you do that. When you hang around master detectives a lot, you start to think you belong to a special class of people.
It's true. I hang out with them so much that I was starting to think I was on their level. I better be more careful about this.
I have a saying when it comes to my own work philosophy. Nothing beats a drink after a hard day's work.
I do hear that a lot.
You do? I don't.
It's all bogus anyway. Any time is a good time for booze. A good drink is way better if you get to imbibe without What's wrong?
Really?
You're quiet again. Are you amazed by my grown-up philosophy?
I'm sorry, but I need to reconsider how impressed I was just now.
Oh, what?
I can't believe you'd say that so fast.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown closer.
Okay. So I guess the memories are like little character moments. Okay, where are we gonna go? Wait, that was the person that got off the train
What was up with that person?
at the end of the chapter.
They probably don't see outsiders that much. Come on, let's hurry up.
So they'll be important later, I guess.
Right.
Where could it be?
Hey, Mama, buy me an Amapao.
Well,
How many times do I have to say no? You're not even playing with your other toys. I'll take good care of it. I'll take it on walks. Do Amapals have to be taken on walks? Amapal. Is society really okay?
There, that's the hotel.
I got it. Just let me talk to this guy. Munch, munch, warm and delicious. What are you eating?
Yeah.
Meat buns, man. Meat buns. You new to Kanai word or something? You say Kanai word, most people hear meat buns. But of all the dishes in Kanai word, Kamisaga's meat buns are easily the juiciest and the
I
best.
see.
Wow, so they're really delicious, huh? Don't look at me with those hungry eyes. These buns aren't for sharing. Hey,
Pardon me. You're not from Kanai Ward, are you?
No, I'm not. How did you know?
I do work at a hotel after all. I can tell from how a guest behaves. I don't know your circumstances, but it's rare to have guests from outside Kanai Ward. Patronage has plunged since Kanai Ward secluded itself from the world 3 years ago. Frankly, we've had little to do. It's not as if we can just relocate somewhere else. I wonder how long this will go on for.
bro's gonna lose his job. He's talking too much.
My apologies. I shouldn't complain in front of a guest.
I agree.
Why did Kanai Ward cut itself off from the rest of the world? Does it? Hey,
Probably
let's
does.
ask him about it.
Why did Kanai...
It was the will of Amaterasu Corporation. There's no other reason. It seems we common folk don't have a right to
But
know.
I'm not common folk.
I don't
right?
understand why the unified government permitted it. I mean, I have no complaints about Amaterasu. Amaterasu Corporation subsidizes the hotel, so besides the boredom from all our free time, we have no complaints.
Sounds like Amaterasu Corp unilaterally closed the borders. If that's the case, they've got huge political power.
That's some nice information you got. Another step towards solving Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
True.
I don't know about that.
I guess not true. Okay, fine.
Excuse me, but we've had a guest living underneath the piano for the past few days.
What?
Is that someone you know? It's like having a stray cat. It's not really a problem, though, since we don't have any other guests.
Under the piano?
Oh, wait, he's the piano guy. What the fuck?
What, Vivia?
Oh. Yuma. Good morning.
Good morning? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm reading a book.
I'm reading a book.
The story I'm reading is about a boy building a sandcastle on a lake shore with a girl he just met. Many days pass, and the sandcastle still isn't complete. For some reason, it disappears the day after it's made. The protagonist believes there's a reason why that happens. He believes the girl has been secretly destroying the sandcastles at night.
Oh my god.
So he stays on lookout at night on the lake. And just as he thought, the girl appears. As expected, she destroys the sandcastle and returns home. The protagonist wonders why she'd do such a thing. Yuma, what do you believe her motive is?
Huh?
I think it's because... I don't know, actually. Let's save and choose an option. I cannot save. I think she hates the protagonist.
Maybe she hates the protagonist?
I see. Perhaps she vents her secret feelings by destroying the sandcastles. Then why does she continue to make sandcastles with the protagonist, day after day? Is she trying to break the boy's heart over and over again by destroying the fruits of his labor? If so, that makes her sound like quite the lunatic. But perhaps that is the essence of the human psyche.
Okay.
So what's the real reason?
The real reason? It doesn't say anything about that. You must imagine the girl's reasoning for yourself. That's what stories are all about. Just as you brought up this question, the protagonist also tries to find the truth by chasing after the girl. But he loses sight of her in the darkness. However, it's a singular path with no other way to go. Normally, it'd be impossible to lose sight of someone there. The moonlight shines over the lake at the end of the path. And there, at the lake, the protagonist notices something. The sight of the girl facing away from him, disappearing into the lake.
Huh?
The protagonist recalls a story about a girl who drowned at the lake years ago. Almost like a long forgotten memory. He checks old newspapers and finds a picture of her. In the photo, she looks like she's smiling. Isn't it beautiful?
This guy probably has no friends.
I like him though, he's cool.
By the way, Vivia, Chief Yako asked for you at the office.
Oh, is it that time already? Tell the chief I'll be there.
All right.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Just look at him. He has zero intention of getting up.
Oh, also, do you know where the others are?
Maybe the restaurant? They should still be eating breakfast right now.
The restaurant. Got it. I'll check it out.
I want to die someday.
Damn. This is like the best character easily. He's like way more interesting than the other ones.
Hey, rookie. What's up? You here for breakfast too?
Good morning, Yuma.
Good morning. It's way past our meeting time.
Huh? Are we late? Impossible. As if I would permit time to ever overtake me.
Well, you did, so-
My vision is quite sharp, you know.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but that's not an excuse for being late.
Oh, she's not making excuses. This is just... Listen, rookie. I bet you're here just because Chief told you to find us. But you've yet to realize one crucial fact. Think about it.
What?
Everyone besides you and the Chief are staying at this hotel. It'd be faster to bring the Chief over here, right?
Now that you mention it, yes.
Don't be convinced so easily.
Anyway, you should bring the Chief here.
No way. For all we know, the peacekeepers could be around. The meeting may even be about planning out operations, so it's better to have it at the office.
I agree with Yuma.
What? You, of all people, are saying that now? Oh, jeez, fine. Tell the Chief I'll be there after my post-meal soda.
I will also be there after breakfast. I have to chew
Okay.
well to promote good digestion, so this will take some time.
I doubt...
I was
Okay.
going to offer an invitation to join us for breakfast, but the room was already empty.
I'm sure Halara's around somewhere. Probably hustling
Halara.
kids out of their money.
Looks like we have legwork to do. Let's search around some more.
Oh, okay. Hey, you, I got a favor to ask you. A favor? What is it?
Yeah,
There's a book I really want to read, but I haven't been able to find a copy. It's called The Crow and the Dove, Survival of the Fittest and World Salvation. That's one heck of a title.
right.
Is the tragic story of a crow battling a dove in order to justify its existence. In the end, the two turn the world into a wasteland.
Sure.
Sure. Doesn't that sound a bit dull? Do you think so?
Hey,
If you happen to find the book, I was hoping you'd bring it to me.
because...
As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. You sure don't look it? Well, look around for it if you're so inclined. I'll just take it easy and wait here. Okay, so I want to do this. I want to do the quest immediately, basically. Jesus, they were so suicidal.
Hey, did you hear about the clock tower case at Gima District? I heard it's the Nail Man again.
Yeah, the culprit was already caught. There were a bunch of peacekeepers. It was a big deal.
No way! The Nail Man was caught? What did he look like?
What did he look like?
Nail Man?
They mentioned a case. A case already! The city is just as wonderful as the rumors say! It happened at the clock tower in a place called Ginma District! Let's go see!
But we have to find Halara first.
Denied! I can't wait a second longer!
This color works here too?
Yep, until this world ends!
Oh my god. I guess we're following where she wants to go. I must look so dumb right now, Jesus.
And over here! So this is Ginma District. We got here by just wandering around.
Wait, you didn't know where you were going? It feels different from Kamasaki District. It's still raining as usual, but the area looks high class and luxurious.
Dinosaur
Not
bones?
just the buildings, the people too.
Everyone looks totally rich. Crazy different from the poors we saw back there. You know, I hate poor people.
Okay.
All the poors have deranged personalities.
All the
I
pores.
think it depends on the person.
So where's the clock tower that incident happened at?
Like I said, we need to find Halara first.
Listen, Master. As your mentor, I'll teach you something important.
Yes.
Detectives prioritize investigations above all else, more than your parents or nature's call itself.
All right, fine, I'll go.
Oh god, I'm bussing. Oh god. Sorry.
Hey, I heard the Nail Man got caught.
What? Serial killer?
Serial killer?
So, what's this Nail Man guy like? Is his face covered with nails?
He's not called Nail Man because he's covered in them, idiot. Didn't you hear about the nails all over the crime scene?
Nails all over the crime scenes?
So it was another locked room mystery, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Locked room mystery?
Shut up.
I'm hearing lots of exciting phrases, one after another. I just might start drooling. Master, let's hurry and check it out.
We can't. It's already sealed off by the peacekeepers.
I can't wait any longer.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Oh, good morning.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Did something happen here?
The place is off limits to outsiders. Get lost.
Sorry.
Why are you so quick to back down? You're so pathetic.
I know, but take a look around. There's no way I can get any closer. Don't
I
tell me
agree.
to push my way through the peacekeepers. I don't want them setting their sights on me. Besides, the murderer has already been caught. There's no point in me getting involved.
And you call yourself a detective? A detective will always crave more info about the crime. It's a locked room mystery. You should be crapping your pants with excitement right now.
No, I should.
shouldn't.
Okay.
Besides, I'm not even a proper detective.
Master, don't tell me you're worried about being a trainee.
It's more like I just don't get it. Why am I even trying to become a detective?
Because you're good at it? I don't know.
Will I ever regain my memories? Without them, I don't know how to feel about working at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Master, what's important isn't your past, it's your future.
I mean, you're the reason this happened to me in the first place, Shinigami.
Well, if you're so fixated on the past, why don't you follow in the footsteps of your past self?
What do you mean?
Aim to become a detective as a trainee. If you aim for the same destination, All paths will eventually lead to one place.
True.
Which means that one day, you should understand how your past self felt.
I get the feeling you're just saying that so I'll do what you want me to. Besides, how am I supposed to try to become a detective?
Through investigating cases, obviously. So, let's scope out that clock tower. How about it, future detective?
Yeah, you're just trying to make me do whatever you want. Oh, fine. For now, I'll ask around about what happened. Maybe this case has something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
That'd be cool.
That's the spirit, Mysteriful!
You always do that stupid fucking pose in every scene. It's tearful. It pisses me off. What about you, cock?
Excuse me. I heard that the criminal called the Nailman was caught.
Really? That's big news. I'd better tell everyone.
So who is this Nailman?
What? You don't know? I'm sure you've at least heard about it. He's the mysterious Nailman, Kanai Ward's most famous urban legend.
Urban legend? Sorry, I haven't heard of it.
Huh? You should count yourself lucky then. Have you ever felt the urge to kill someone while going through your day?
Yes.
The Nailman can make that
No
wish come
offense.
true.
I'm kidding, actually.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nailman is pinned by countless nails.
So there's an, I didn't know there was an urban legend around it.
Scary! I can't handle horror stories.
But that's just an urban legend.
It was until 6 months ago. For the past 6 months, corpses kept turning up covered in nails. People were in an uproar, talking about how the Nailman is real. But now, he's been caught. What kind of person would want to copy the Nailman?
Oh god.
He must have a
I'm
screw
gonna get
loose
bloody
or
nose,
something.
bro. Chat, I'll be right back.
Something's up.
A kid broken, I guess?
Excuse me!
What the?
Are you okay? Can you stand up? Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait! I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice!
What do I do?
You jumped in here without a plan?
I couldn't help it.
What were you thinking? You just doomed yourself!
You're under arrest by the Peacekeepers. If you resist, enforcement measures will be taken against you. Listen, you have no right to remain silent. You have no right to a lawyer.
Wait, please, listen to me.
Put both hands on your head and get down! Any other action will be seen as resistance.
A coin?
Oh. Bro, what was fucking Yuma thinking?
Alora! Thank you, Alora.
A reckless sense of justice isn't even worth a single coin. This could have cost your life. Remember that.
Right. Sorry.
That's some impressive athleticism. Unlike you, Master.
Hey, are you okay?
Please, my dad needs help. Please, get my dad back from them. Please.
His dad must be the suspected
Huh?
Nailman.
Get your dad back? What do you mean?
My dad was arrested by peacekeepers for what happened at the clock tower. They say he's the culprit.
Wait, that's your dad?
But he was here to repair the clock tower. He has nothing to do with what happened.
Oh, he had a hammer
So,
to the clock tower.
Your dad is innocent, but he's being framed as the Nailman?
My dad would never murder anyone. He has no reason to.
So you want us to prove your father's innocence? Is that an assignment?
Assignment? Yes. I figured you could do it, since you took them down so easily.
How much do you have ready?
Huh? You mean... money?
I don't work for cheap. I will fulfill a job no matter what it takes. I have the mind and strength to make it possible. However, if you want my help, you will need to prove your resolve.
I don't have any money. All I can offer is this. My dad and I played catch together all the time. It's my most prized possession.
Give it back to him.
Hey!
Out of the question.
Lara, wait! You're not going to accept his request?
Why should I? The only way to decipher someone's mind is to see how many chips they put on the table. If they can't offer a fitting amount of money to prove their resolve, to me, they might as well not even exist.
Damn.
Talk for someone who's all about the money. What kind of demon would try to take money from a little kid? I'm a deaf got though, so I sure ain't one to talk.
Shut up.
Did he not offer enough? The ball itself may not be worth much, but the sentimental value it represents is priceless.
If you think so, then you should take on the job.
Huh? Me?
Or perhaps you're going to make the assignment on that boy's behalf. I don't work for cheap.
How much do you charge?
Preliminary estimates mark it at around...
What?
5 million yen.
Shin? Is that currency? How much is...
It's enough to purchase a luxury car.
A luxury car? That much?
By the way, even though I'm amazing, I can't create human money out of thin air.
I'll be at the cafe nearby. Come see me once you've made up your mind. You will need my help eventually. And when you do, call on a detective named Pilara Nightmare.
Huh. So, what'll you do, Master?
Well, I have to do this myself.
What? You sure you can handle it? Though, I don't care, as long as I can scope out locked room mysteries.
Hey, leave your dad to me. He'll be fine. I hope. He probably will be. Definitely, yeah.
Are you confident or not?
Thank you! Please save my dad!
Looks like my master made up his mind. Now, let's take a peek at the crime scene. With the Peacekeepers gone, now's our chance to strike.
Hey, wait. Before that...
Wow! It's the Clock Tower murder report! This is a great find!
Just as I thought. The details of the case are on here.
Clock Tower murder case report. Crime scene, 3rd floor. Victim female, age 20 to 30, identity confirmed, estimated time of death unknown. Time of discovery approximately 7 a.m.
The body was found around 7 a.m. And it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
No wonder things are so hectic. The body may even still be there.
Another body.
Anyway, Master, there's more to that report, right?
What do we got? First on scene, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There was a report of a suspicious person behind the church. The victim was discovered during investigation. The murder is suspected of being related to the Nailman
A
killings.
suspicious person behind the church? But the area behind the church is...
All you need to do is then make a doll. This...
It's a forest?
That's where the forest to summon the Nailman is located. They pursued someone they thought was the Nailman and found the body.
Note, the door was locked on the inside of the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also locked from inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus operandi.
There we go! True mystery time! Yay! Mysteriful!
I don't know why you're so excited. Does the Nailman turn his crime scenes into locked rooms like this every time?
A phantom who vanishes like smoke in a room with no way in or out. Just the thought of it makes
Can you
me
shut your
drool.
mouth, bruh? Suspicious individual near the clock tower, who was found with multiple hammers believed to have been used in the crime. Jai Colon, age 48. Unknown. He's fucking... Okay, there. The suspect claims he's repairing the clock, no witnesses or alibis. The Peacekeeper's current investigation, expecting to be the Nailman. Communicate only the information found in this report to the media.
The Peacekeepers captured some dude and assumed he's the Nail Man. You gotta search the crime scene yourself to find the truth.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You finally getting into it? Took you long enough to warm up. Now let's go. The scene of the crime is the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower. The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry it up!
That doesn't mean I want to see any more. To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant.
What does that mean?
What is this? Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together. As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the Peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this.
That's true.
You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the Peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation.
Investigation. Let's investigate the case! Ooh. Sorry.
I guess I'll have to search the body, huh?
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the victim. This is definitely a real corpse and not a doll. I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details. But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
It looks like a rope burn. The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled. A victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims.
So she was killed by strangulation? The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out. They didn't investigate at all! They got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it!
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge. There are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand. Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the Nailman.
All you need to do is write down...
You don't need to show me this again. Jesus Christ.
But why would the culprit go through so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
Or maybe it's the real Nailman. Now I'm scared. I told you I'm not good with occult and horror stuff.
Oh my god, shut up.
This is the only door in the room. The lock is broken. They say the door was locked from the inside when the body was discovered. That must mean the peacekeepers broke the lock to get inside. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted. This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Hey, why is the keyhole plugged?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside. So this is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added
What's the
later
point of
on.
adding shutters?
The
Exactly.
window's big enough for someone to fit through. According to the Peacekeeper report, so they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
No, I don't think it's a password. Hey, there's a latch on the left side. I think I can move it. All right, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted. It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if you tried climbing down, there's nothing to hold on to out there. You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really suspicious here.
Okay.
It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here.
A locked room mystery.
What's that sound? Oh, it's locked again.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters? You want to be friends with them?
No, that's not it. Now it won't go down. I get it. This shutter stops once it goes all the way up, but when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight. And if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it. You're really fixated on these shutters. I'll make them a solution key for you. Just in case you open a shutter shop one of these days.
Stop yawning.
There's something under the window.
What's that? Did you find something interesting?
Under the window.
The bottom of the window is wet.
Maybe some rain got in when you opened the window earlier.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls. No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too? These two are lined up and nailed together. Huh? What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll. On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
I don't know.
This is suspicious.
I guess we're ending it.
That should do it for the investigation for now.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is a locked room mystery. It's an impossible crime. The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked. It's a locked room mystery. So cute.
My expression is Yuma's as well. Very annoyed. Is that sniffing? It's more like...
What are you doing?
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Anyway, let's leave before the peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
I'm off away.
Oh, it's you.
Over here!
Huh? What's the matter?
While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building, and I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
What? The culprit?
I'm not sure. Let's check. There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall, but it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers. They could be loafers, but the footprints seem strange.
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with a wall-facing man now? First the nail man, and now this! It's a phantom party!
And they end right under that window. Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. At the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see
Wait, he
him
went
this morning.
last night?
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. What?
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it. The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it. My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
I bet that someone broke the clock to purposely force him to come here and then frame him.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights. He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
A fear of heights. He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training. You're even getting better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
Yeah.
I hear noise outside.
I hear talking. Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
Oh no. Peacekeeper leader?
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Seth.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Hurry and wake up. Everyone, listen closely.
Jesus.
It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. Which means capture anyone that even appears suspicious. They may still be nearby. Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that. The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
We should even consider a public execution.
Holy shit, a public execution?
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Please! Please save my dad!
Fuck
The
off.
only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
I know a secret way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here. Please help my dad.
Yes, I got it.
Just you wait.
Oh, good news, like Mac Miller.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow! Get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? You can't investigate the clock tower with peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues. If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Okay.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
I don't know yet.
Alara, please, help me!
If Master is vowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
Oh my god, what the fuck?
You're 30 minutes later than expected. So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
Oh.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 yen, got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective. I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support. You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In
Okay.
other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now, he has no money either. Talk about a triple threat!
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm,
I agree, be
our
quiet.
target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe
What?
in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie. All people change their minds.
So you're saying that you'll lie?
As a detective, you must suspect all others.
Okay, I guess you will.
Even me.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDO's.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering, is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Bro, you don't know?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation.
What? It's obviously a woman.
I won't allow time to be wasted.
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will
What a weird thing
investigate
to
the
say.
past.
Obviously a
cases.
woman.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place.
Fucking...
Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Ginma district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible.
With my logic.
But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Halara, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
You a homeless person? You a customer? Damn, they're selling drugs.
It's the peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no. I don't know anything.
This flower. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that... It makes me want to sink a ship.
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands,
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
That seems like a no.
He's gone.
Chief Yako, are you alright?
Oh, Yuma. And Alara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You couldn't at least help me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, I'm real busy now. Thanks to you two. You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out. Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Alara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
Stop saying that.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map. It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case. Seriously, I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
What's he looking at? A picture of furry porn? No.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there?
You're a ghost, you cock.
Safe, right?
What's the matter, Alara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Damn. Bro is not religious.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen.
Bro is obsessed with money.
There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen
Will
to
bro
us?
stop shaking?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the Peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case.
She's so smart.
In order to achieve that,
Yuma is not
deception
a genius.
is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
She's so bad though. Oh god, I might sneeze. Just so you know. Watch out. I'm gonna sneeze.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the Peacekeepers
None.
a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
But hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
That is a classic Dinger Upper looking character, bro.
Well, I don't mind.
Same with that
I
guy.
have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's
Right in
your
front of
move.
them.
Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Alara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Helara did this, Master.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
True.
Time for an investigation.
Halara, help me. I'll talk to Fatso first.
And you are...
I do the odd jobs, like cleaning around
He looks
the
like Teru
church.
Teru, kinda.
I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the Nailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind.
What does that
I
mean?
chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm
What a nice guy. This guy's way
fast.
too nice.
They always get away.
That makes sense with a body like that.
Oh, that's so mean.
I understand. Thank
Well, I
you
mean,
very
I also
much.
said he was fat, so I'm just saying it's mean, even though I did the same fucking thing. Who the fuck are you?
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me.
Okay, bro.
Thus, my existence is but a piece.
Bro is gassing himself up so much.
That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Yeah.
Do you know about the nail man?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the nail man.
The fantasy.
Salvation? The people of the city must be crazy if they look to the nail man for salvation.
Okay, who are you? Hottie.
You
Actually, she's not.
are-
I don't like the lipstick.
Blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got some nerve. Calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know
What a
how
dick.
busy I am with choir practice? I'll
Fucking
kill your
asshole.
ass in the name of God.
Sorry. She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation. I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night.
You have?
Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal.
Shut your
I
mouth,
see.
man.
By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir.
Oh, she's the murderer.
I was messing around on the bass and...
She's the murderer. Or she's heavily
you know.
involved.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
I see. Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the nail man and you don't know who I am?
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Hilar was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am.
Bro is so
but I don't
obsessed.
work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the nail man.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
You are?
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The nun.
The real mailman, obviously. The peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the nail man exists. The
He
nail
does.
man is summoned through a ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, Look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the dark ceremony.
I will.
Whoever's name is on it is the nail man's next target.
Yuma.
Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the nail man. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag. I figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it. If only I'd acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the nail man.
This guy is fucking
He just
weird.
wants to meet the nail man and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
I agree.
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
What does that mean?
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
About past Nailman murders.
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the nail man, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised, but I already told you how I did it. You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower.
Okay.
The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him, and then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah. All of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside.
I'm thinking right now, what if the nun killed all the people and she's the Nailman or whatever, and she has like a superpower, like the detectives do, that allows her to create locked rooms.
Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now.
Hopefully it's
I'm
not
sure
gonna
the
be any
Nailman
more.
will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Do you like the Nailman or what?
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremony? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something? Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists. but that industry is long gone.
So why do they
now.
sell them now?
Some places still sell them at steep discounts
Oh,
just
okay.
to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
I'm happy that Shinigami hasn't talked in a while, because she's kind of annoying.
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a big question.
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Can you try drawing what it looked like?
Please be helpful.
It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
Maybe it's part of a ladder.
Looks like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out, but I was too late. It was completely incinerated. I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So one of the people the church definitely killed.
So no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colin? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
What the hell does that mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation. And
He's a
somehow
murderer. What do you
the
mean?
Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If
Okay.
the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. In a way.
I don't know what that means.
That's how I see it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all,
That's stupid.
he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean,
Like a hitman.
The victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
That can't be right, but whatever.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice.
Oh, good. Okay,
Thank
nice.
you for your cooperation.
Let's get out of this hoe. So we got like 2 fucking hints. Great.
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders. Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
Okay.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes.
Okie dokie.
Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
Do I have to answer? I do, okay. It was the secret club, right? Yeah, secret club.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Did I get detective points with that? Okay, I did. I got 30. Yo, nice. Let's get out this hole like a freaking piece of show. I'm just rambling. Rambly, like Indigo Park. That was a 20-minute scene. That took a fucking long time. Jesus. Every scene is so long in this game. Like, so much
hello?
dialogue.
I've been thinking, the first instance ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
Why?
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now,
What an ego,
let's be
Jesus.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
I agree. She kind of just says what the audience should be thinking. It's kind of annoying, bro.
I smell a mystery. I'm all hype.
Shut up. Okay, we're here.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
Karate chop. That was sick. Yuma, don't be a pussy.
It's open. Let's go inside.
Come on, Yuma, don't be a pussy. Let's go. Okay, so we got a secret club with alcohol and a bunch of shit. What do you want, Helra?
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's
Okey-doke.
name is Sugama Iho,
Sugama.
an old man
How do you know
who owned
this?
this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
Bruh.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked or a mystery.
Shut up. I'm trying to skip your
But
dialogue.
there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is post-cognition. The power to see the past.
Bruh,
However,
that's your forte?
It can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
That's really helpful.
Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That makes sense.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
That's
the memory
okay,
or
convenient.
perception of the witness does not affect my post-cognition. What I see is what actually was there.
Okay.
When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps
Okay.
the best way to think of it is like a bookmark.
You can stop
stuck
talking
between
now,
the
I
pages
understand.
Of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time
I
explaining.
agree.
That power sure is convenient.
That's literally
Explains all
exactly
the
what I said.
confidence.
You know, just stop talking.
It's similar to the Mystery Labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world.
I just said to stop talking.
Although,
Stop.
it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first.
Post-cognition.
Oh, is she doing it right now, or what?
I wonder what it's like.
Oh, she's doing it
All I
right
can
now.
do is
Okay.
wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you.
You do?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his power. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
Yeah.
Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Well, she's doing it right now, isn't she?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Is that my forte?
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing. Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate. You must kiss someone to share their ability.
That's not true.
Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied. Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara
It's a, it's a girl. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
We need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is
Wait, then why did it work in the Express?
That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
So I have to ask her? It's kind of awkward.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
And now I'm explaining, okay. I'm probably explaining my coalescence ability.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Oh.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
I didn't
Jesus.
know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally.
Oh.
I don't trust anyone. Except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
I'm so fucked in the future.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
That's pretty sick.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all.
I have to say, post-cognition is amazing.
It is.
Were you born with this power?
My forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through training.
So you weren't able to use it in the beginning?
I could. But initially, it was just ordinary psychometry. Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback.
That's cool.
After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older. In the WDO, simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training, I gained this ability in 3 days.
3 days? Whoa.
As I told you earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be used from the culprit.
I got it.
There are conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime scene.
Okay.
This condition is absolutely required. I must also know the victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial. Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body.
So it's not as cool as they thought,
At
but
this
it's still
time,
cool.
I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
No. My ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
Yeah.
If Fortes are so effective in investigations, can't they be used to commit
Okay, here's what I
crimes
think as well.
For example, let's say someone has telekinesis.
This is exactly what I was thinking. This is exactly what I was thinking. Wow.
Of course, it would be possible to abuse master detective powers.
So it's a possibility.
All a matter of how you use them. Some master detectives have turned to crime in the past, but as far as incidents in Conai Ward,
wait, why?
you won't have to worry about that possibility.
Why is that?
The entire city is closed off. There are no master
Damn it.
detectives
Okay.
here.
I thought I was being so
Besides us.
smart.
So because there's no way for more master detectives to sneak in, they can't use their abilities to commit crimes.
You must assume that there is no such thing as a truly impossible crime, and interpret the case accordingly.
I guess I knew what I was thinking.
This line of thinking will be necessary for the investigation you're undertaking.
That's very educational.
That's very educational.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery.
Yes, we know. Jesus Christ, shut your mouth. Every time she talks, I just want to like die. Oh damn.
A body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet. It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled. The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
Wait, wasn't the other victim in the clock tower also strangled?
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you notice.
Wait, that's the exact same thing about the person in the clock tower, right?
Clock tower. Such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why? Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right? The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters.
How do you know that?
A thin adult can probably pass through.
Let's release.
By the way, did you notice the man below the vent?
Below the vent? Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
Like someone stepped on top of them.
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition. It's
There's stuff in my right
exhausting
ear.
to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still
Oh, God.
have locker room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion.
This is gonna take so
in the
long, bro.
district.
Oh my god.
I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Why do you look so guilty, master? I feel annoyed right now, sorry. We're going to the mansion.
It's closed, as expected.
That must have been really loud.
Are you sure?
I guess it doesn't matter, okay.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
Ah, like I Spy.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
I wish I lived there.
The crime scene is in the
I probably would
study
have died though,
in the
so
back.
maybe not.
Let's go.
Try to chop it. Oh, just do that.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
I hate you.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
I hate you. I hate you.
Feels like a jump scare is coming up.
Oh! Oh, jump scare! Oh! Sorry.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber.
I think there's more blood in this one.
The corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down.
Now
will
here's a
prevent
dinger
him
up
from
dialogue I
rising.
like.
The
It's like
door is
all
the
dark
only entrance and exit to the room.
and
There are
intuitive.
no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Let's use post-cognition.
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
What's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 yen.
You're charging me for it?
I jest. The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from the perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful.
Thank you,
Do way more
Shinigami.
than just float around. You should give me 10,000 yen as a reward.
I'm kidding, a headache.
I agree. I am also getting a headache.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse.
Okay.
I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
Oh, I'm touching your boob. Oh, sorry. That's a cat.
Huh? What's this?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Okay, that was kind of weird.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back, but can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
I feel like this game's gonna get really annoying when we get to the mystery labyrinth again, because Shinigami talks so
No,
fucking
that's
much.
expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay.
We got a bunch of dolls. We got the one doll in the wall that's circled. We got a desk and a chair. We got the door. Okay.
But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute. The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age, but along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
They
The
are.
length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds in the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways, but the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically.
What the hell does that
down
mean?
toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's
That's
disturbing.
probably it, actually. I think that's right.
Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on a body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
I don't know. There's so many
Anyway,
fucking
it's an important
things.
piece of evidence.
She said this is really
So
important.
one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Skinamarink.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me.
Jesus.
There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. How did this mark get here?
This game is taking a while. I've been streaming for like an hour almost.
Now
I feel
we've
like I've made like no
gathered enough
progress.
evidence. Though it appears complicated.
I mean, I have
at
made a lot
first
of progress,
glance.
I guess, but
The answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Hallway door. What the fuck is that, baby?
Huh?
Blech.
I don't like that.
So this is the art gallery.
What does that say?
It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up for years. Not that it matters to me.
Let's go in.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Too late.
Did you say something?
That's our Halara.
Wait,
People-
please!
Wait, please! Fucking bitch, Jesus Christ.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
Okay. Jesus.
We're like a couple of thugs or something.
Thank God Shinigami didn't say something to ruin that moment. That's kind of funny. Shinigami ruins a lot of shit, so.
He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the body of the victim inside it. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
Just like all the other ones.
Ooh, another locked room mystery. That's
Yes,
more
no
to
shit.
know.
They're all locked room mysteries. Jesus
But
Christ.
I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died.
I agree.
Let's start investigating.
Oh, it's a girl.
Close cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming. The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Currently, it opens outwards slightly. There are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
Edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. Is that a reference? There's a doll nailed to the painting.
A large painting lies on the floor.
Why is this one burnt?
And a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head. Another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery.
And I need to find out what that trick is. There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal. But this one's just sick and twisted.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was
Two?
inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office.
Wait, what?
But it's unknown if it was always
Wasn't
there.
the worshipper the one who discovered the room?
Maybe it was lost.
Oh, probably
and
with
culprit
the guy,
found it.
okay.
Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Shut up, Bray.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
You should stop.
Right.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
I agree so much. Why is Yuma becoming so based?
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Isamoe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men.
Oh, so I can't say that.
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And...
You noticed as well?
Yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep. This may be the real cause of death.
They play the song
That
a
should
lot.
do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay. I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Maybe Yuma's just stupid. Oh, is he gonna be caught by someone or some shit? Oh, he is. Who's that?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait!
I am... What should I say? I'm a peacekeeper.
I'm a peacekeeper.
What? Of Amaterasu Corporation?
Yes, of Amaterasu.
You totally fumbled that. You're no good at lying, huh?
What did you say?
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Alara. Are you sure it's okay to lie
Right in
like
front
that?
of him.
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Let's ask some questions. Hey, Alara. Hey, Alara.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off. So I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door.
Oh, okay.
Paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
Alara takes no shit from no one. No one could.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Time for a mystery labyrinth.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
Sure.
Alara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
Okay.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. I have no clue what to do.
Stop being so pathetic.
I agree, you're being a whiny bitch right now.
Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him.
What about the mystery labyrinth? Should we do that now? That must be the way of the simp. Shut up. I feel like she has not called you that once, but whatever. How much do I get for that? 100 points, holy moly. Okay, let's go do the main quest now. The side quests are like so easy, bruh. Hey chat, do you think she's annoying? Let me know in the comments below. This guy's a dick.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait, Yuma.
Wait! Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are?
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please.
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still...
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth. Huh?
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Conai Ward.
But... Please, wait! Before you go, please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now, my investigation is legitimate.
Okay.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
What a villain.
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order.
Can Shinigami, like, interfere? Like, please, now?
What? Wait, please listen to me!
Shinigami, do something!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie!
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
That's right!
Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Okay, is that even detective work? You're just beating them up.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Oh no, he's gonna arrest us.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
Oh, dang upper points. Who are you pointing at? The camera?
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Halara seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own?
Do the thing. Do the labyrinth.
Ask Halara for help. Why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery
Oh yeah, the
labyrinth
person also dies.
perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? You want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
You better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
Okay, turn into a hot woman, whatever.
That's the spirit. Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
God, I hate this fucking sequence, bruh. Oh, her boobs, oh my god.
What?
Wait, she sees that?
What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't like some one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Halara here ended up wandering into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll take that roll over the master!
Oh, Jesus, that was loud, okay. Fucking annoying bitch, dude, Jesus Christ. Well, this is kind of an interesting development, like actually interesting. I didn't expect this. This makes it much more interesting.
Where am I?
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
And he's explaining everything. Death God?
And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves. And the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the mystery labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scaricute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman. We
Wait,
were
what?
pursuing that case together?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective, and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
You remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do
Oh my god, now I have to do
recall
all the fucking work. You
investigating
fucking kidding me?
My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara? Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
Okay.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Huh? What?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I am.
Well, this world is just full of surprises. I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth?
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Vomiting be like,
That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
ew. Fuck off.
Alright,
That's gross.
We're all set. Now, let's unriddle this Mystery Labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
Okay, thankfully they didn't like, over-explain
I
every single fucking
understand
thing.
that progressing through this Mystery Labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the Mystery Labyrinth.
Oh, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the Mystery Labyrinth. And you vanish
You never
entirely.
mentioned that before.
In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Halara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Halara.
I agree. I swear, this is gonna take hours, this one chapter. Like, there's still hours left, I know. I'm not doing the whole chapter right now. I'm probably gonna stop soon. This is new.
What's this?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes. I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
What the fuck?
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers.
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head, you almost die. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
The fourth locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible. So it really is a locked room.
That's what everyone's been saying, bruh.
If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Hey! Huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot she does that a lot. Where did the culprit flee from? I'm assuming the window.
So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Where did the culprit flee from? Window, I think.
Here. The culprit must have escaped through the window.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes. This style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down. And once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving
This one's way
outside.
easier to understand.
And once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way.
Right. Let's try it.
Ah! Ugly ass design again.
Killings have already been solved.
Is he that peacekeeper?
It's a mystery phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
You think the culprit really escaped from here? This high up?
God, it's such an ugly design, bruh. What's with that?
If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Help!
There goes Yuma.
Hey, don't drag me down with you!
We can't leave the guests behind, Hallara! It would be downright unmannerly!
Okay, we got a new thing. Ugly odd design, bruh. What did the culprit use to escape from the high location? Burnt remains of a strange rope.
Must be it.
What traces did using the rope leave behind? That one.
The nail that was stuck in the wall under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails had been hammered in below the window.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear
What were the rope's burnt remains originally? I don't know. I have no idea. Safety line, rope ladder, belt.
In spirit, anyway.
I guess a rope ladder? I don't know. He flew back up, bro.
Ow. We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Hallara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent. no?
Bruh, she didn't do shit.
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape. The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow
I did not
color.
notice that.
And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall. Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, was Wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom... it would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
Okay. That's simple.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props. To me for training you.
What's this? Ugly design? Ugly design incoming? Ugly design. Sorry, I'm so mean.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it? That doesn't change our verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
Master, boom, kill the mystery phantom blocking your path.
Yeah.
Reasoning deathmatch.
Just as you deduced, he created that locked room and escaped via the rope ladder.
That's not true. This is the truth.
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Let's come.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
Fuck off. I am the protagonist. That was a fourth wall break, by the way, but you know whatever.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Hellara. So nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have
I
any
agree.
memories
That would be
of
very
what
bad if you
Let's
did that.
return to the case.
Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit. I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church. Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
You have such an ego.
You tooting your own horn?
So, we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit, which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the mystery labyrinth operates.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't ya?
No, I'm not.
We're short on time, aren't we? Let's move on.
No, I'm not.
Right.
Okay, so I can choose anyone I want. I'm gonna choose one because that's the first one that we did.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again? If the mystery isn't solved, then I
Yes, you already said that earlier.
Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
The door was no different, so I'm gonna say the vent.
Here.
Here.
You believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
Yes, I'm sure of it. When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the four corners of the vent cover were removed, which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Oh god. Jesus.
How ludicrous. You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent? That's impossible.
Master, poking full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course. What does that mean?
I agree. What the fuck does that mean?
Even if the cover was removed.
That's not true. Oh fuck, why did I do that? Move faster. Oh my
There's
god.
no foothold to use to
Fuck you.
Some of the nails stuck
some of the nails stuck on the bottom of the vent were bent. I'm gonna stop. Okay.
The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent. The weight caused the nails to bend.
The mystery labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one.
You don't mention
kinda.
things, and it's annoying.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is?
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway. So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
You're keeping something, definitely.
Got it.
You're keeping something from me. You're keeping something from me.
Are you going to the second?
Oh, you're weird and creepy. I am.
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner, and the culprit was also missing from this room. It shares common traits with the other nailman killings.
And we're trapped again.
Literally, what else could it be other than the door?
Here.
It had to be the door.
To leave the room, the culprit
I haven't
had
failed
to have
yet, which
taken
is cool.
this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right? After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Sure. After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door, assuming that's the only way to create this locked room. The problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have no idea.
Oh, hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now.
Okay.
Huh? Looks like we're locked out.
Use the key. Is it the fucker?
Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
Because of the culprit, what happened to the key? It was thrown in.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent.
How did it get under the body, though?
And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here...
But it wasn't under the corpse.
It stopped, but nothing happened. The door is still closed.
It was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse. I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room. I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Oh, Lara, have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xian. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You really are a devil. Trying to take money from a death god, huh?
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in?
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
You've said this a lot.
At least give me a heads up first.
It says, how was the corpse smooth?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor.
It's gonna be the fucking... the barrel game or whatever. I knew it. I hate this game. Well, it's a fine game, I just hate it. Like, it's stupid. Like, the theming is stupid. S? I don't know at all. I have no idea. S? T? T? God damn it. G. Jesus Christ, how did I not get that? I feel like I'm playing a porn game right now, Jesus Christ.
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
You would think a tiny string could move a whole corpse.
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That
Rude and gloomy guy.
You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor, which means the corpse was fixed in place.
Well, the top nails are not in the floor, so...
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole time?
What is happening here? Is it gonna be the jumping game again?
Huh? The door!
The truth is slipping further away!
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! What the hell?
And it was ever
There we go. Look at this.
Through this mystery.
I will slash doing this mystery. What do we got, Yuma? Explain away.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual blood stains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
There's 3 of them now?
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fire string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pin body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of it.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
I already know what the answer is. Come on, just let me answer it.
It's getting further away!
No, it's not. It's not even moving.
Hey, wait!
I won't let you!
We got a game. We got a game incoming. What position was the corpse in before it was moved? I don't know. Sitting up, I guess? I don't know. That was right. Okay.
That's right! The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
Oh, that's why the nails aren't pinned down. Okay. I gotta know. What was used to set the body up, right? A wall, I guess. Oh, that was wrong? What? It couldn't be a thin string. It was a thin string. God damn it, Brad. How did the string hold the body upright? I don't understand.
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half.
Okay, I
in
guess that
place.
makes sense.
That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Why was the corpse lying on its back at the time of discovery? The string was retrieved. Okay, there we go. And we're back.
It appears this locked room mystery will finally be solved.
Huh? When did that happen?
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
What do I do?
You gotta think like the culprit, Master. You have to recreate the culprit's...
I got it. Hey, help me. Well, the corpse first, right?
Maybe you got the order wrong. First, you need to tie the fishing line down.
Oh, I got hurt. What the hell? Okay. What do I tie down? The vent?
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the vent. After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it probably...
The corpse?
Does this location matter? Master, you said you're
I don't know what you mean. The painting moved. Yeah, that's it.
Does this location matter?
God damn it. Why am I so bad at this? The doll.
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye. And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
This is so much more elaborate, bruh. What did it pass through? The corpse? Okay, the corpse.
The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was...
Under the head, under the neck, under the hips. I think it's under the neck.
Here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull the line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
What's next?
Now, to return the line to the vent. This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely prepared. So next...
Door?
The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then...
The culprit took it home.
He was thrown through the gap
That's
in the
so
vent.
dumb. Imagine if you got that one wrong, bro. You're fucking stupid.
If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. The corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall.
What if he
face up
missed
on
the
top of
throw?
key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's
I don't like that one that much, because what if he missed the key throw? Then he's like fucked. Like I feel like if you want to be more elaborate than that. I don't know.
Sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Let's do it.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
Well, they definitely fled to the door because, you know, you can't get to the window. The painting? The door.
Here.
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
No, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
It is.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Yeah. You made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't? How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Let's go see. I don't gotta pee. Everything in motherfucker. Whoa. Because Halara told me to, bruh. I listened to my one and only beloved.
Halara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside. Well, how about that theory?
You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that.
Is this the storage key?
Which means...
So the culprit, what happens to the key?
This one's a freebie! I was right! Just toss it in there, Master!
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
Master! Hurry up and throw the key!
That's not right, that's not right. Just come on, do it.
That's the right answer?
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right.
Dumbass.
But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
You're back. The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
Master! You got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
I still don't know the answer at all, but we'll find out, I guess. I don't remember where it was nailed up. I think it was nailed up under the window, right?
There are a few things you have. Wasn't the doll...
I don't know where it was used. Where? Door?
There are...
God damn it, I'm so dumb. Oh, painting. Fuck me, okay.
Alright, first, take the painting.
Prop painting up against the wall next to the window.
Wait, it's too early for that. The
God
key
damn
will
it.
be-
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location. The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that...
I don't know. What do I do now? What do you mean? I go outside?
Then the culprit went outside.
Okay.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
I'm dumb. Okay.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from outside the window.
How'd they do that?
Finally...
I thought... Okay, whatever. Knock the painting toward the room.
Push the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
Oh, okay. That wasn't too confusing, I guess. It's just like... How do you think of that? Finally, I finished all of them. Jesus.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting, which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
Yes. I mean you bitch. But she's really annoying, right? Like, come on.
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here?
Oh, okay.
I
That's
see.
convenient.
The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be
Can you stop saying that? The nun is the culprit. The nun. It's the nun.
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit?
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
I thought she used to say that a lot, didn't she? Oh, she said with my logic, anything's possible. And then I was like, oh, logic, like the rapper. Someone without full usage of their arms would be unable to. It's the priest. The priest is the culprit. I thought it was the nun, but it's the priest. Here we go. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, I did it. Okay, nice.
The culprit is you, Father.
Father.
What? That's an absolutely
ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit. That's impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
right. Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Oh, he's gonna turn into an ugly design. Oh, that's a bad. That's ugly. Holy shit. That looks terrible.
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well...
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
You are? Oh, he's turning even uglier. Ew. What the fuck is that, bro? Jesus Christ. The rainbow wires are so ugly, bro.
What god would make you this ugly?
I'm screenshotting that because that's so fucking true.
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do. It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What are those methods exactly?
What do you mean?
I don't know what you mean either.
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Oh, great. Now we're using bluffing? Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
Oh, fuck. Why did I do that? No, I didn't. Why did I do that? Oh my god, I'm dumb. Is this it? There we go, okay. He's literally wearing loafers right now.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Oh, bruh.
You gave yourself away.
He bluffed.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the Nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
It's kind of an interesting dilemma, I guess. That has to be the whole chapter, right? Because what else is there? There's other mini games we didn't do, though.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
The priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. What is awesome?
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery
Oh,
labyrinth.
there's a typo. There still are... Wait, fuck. It's not a typo.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this strange...
Oh, the Peacekeeper's involved.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit?
But, Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must
Oh, she touched
see the
me.
truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective. Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right?
I do, because I don't know
That's
what
you
the answer
want,
is.
Right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Let's save, because I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up. Can you help me? Help me, help me. Help!
Good luck.
God damn it. Okay, what's different about one of the rooms? Oh, the art gallery. She was bludgeoned to death. It's a third one. E, death, death. That's right, that's right, that's right. Shut up. Okay, I should do pretty good on that one. Wow, I did really good.
A new path's opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
The song is hard. Although they keep using the same songs over and over again, it's getting a little bit annoying. Like, do you have any new songs to play?
I see.
Oh, like this song.
So
It's a new
the cause
song.
of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death. The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
Yeah. For some reason. Well, it's obvious that it's blunt force trauma if they have a fucking wound on their head. Not really hiding much there. What do we got here?
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one.
Why?
Yeah? Let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? I think it's the work of a copycat.
Right here.
Slice it down. I got it right. Nice.
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the Nailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime.
So it was the painting
Among
one.
the string of Nailman killings, there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the Nailman's identity. So who is the copycat?
It's definitely not the little boy. I don't know what that's about.
We need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
Who is the copycat killer? I don't know yet, so I'm gonna look at evidence and see what we got.
Kill your ass!
Are you kidding me? I can't look at the evidence? Oh my god, fuck me. Who could have killed them by hitting them in the head? I'm gonna say the worshipper. Oh, I think I'm right. Okay. I actually got that right?
You are the copycat criminal.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? I told you all about the Nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation. And now you think I'm a murderer?
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He cursed.
This is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit.
Oh, that sign.
You fell!
Jesus. Oh my god, I have to move out of the way. Oh my god.
I could have done it!
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'll slash through this mystery.
I got hit a lot there. That was kind of embarrassing.
The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the Nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes. That includes the Nailman himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you. You could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
For the first on the scene to
We're almost
also
done
be
with
the
the chapter,
culprit
nice.
is rather cliche.
He was always suspicious, but because the real Nailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the Nailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the Nailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there! My radar is banging like crazy!
Your radar?
Banging?
Banging? Banging? Sorry. Bro's a castle yet again.
Go away! I won't let you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth. Master, don't let your guard down.
Yeah.
You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
That's not true.
You're wrong!
You're wrong.
Come on! What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered!
That's not true.
You're wrong!
Is it that one?
Come on!
Oh, damn it, I got it wrong. The marking there? What? Is it this one?
You're wrong! Come on!
I think it might be the paint. Yeah, I think it's the paint. Okay. Paint's on floor.
Halara's
Here we are.
post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over. And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated.
That is so
But
specific.
it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit. This is the truth of the case.
I don't know how I would have figured that out. I just ended up guessing. Also, they give you so much health in this game. Like, holy shit, you get so much health. I took like a bunch of damage in this chapter, and I look like I'm not even a quarter down. Damn, that scream is kind of sick. Finger him! Oh, I forgot I have to do the fucking
Slash as hard as you can.
the final thing.
First, the Nailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
The priest! You're the Nailman!
Oh, there we go.
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Who's that? What's that
The
voice?
first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the Nailman's crimes is... The Worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
Oh, we got a double. So they both die, right? So we get 2 deaths. Okay.
This is the truth of the case.
Sick.
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
Damn.
Really, Halara? You do?
No, I don't. Oh, that's good. I like that.
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
What's about to happen?
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to boom kill the bad guy. Surging bloodlust.
I don't remember how this cutscene goes.
Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Through into the vile mystery labyrinth.
My question is, how are they going to get out of this one? Like, in the real world, how are they going to get out of this? Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. I guess we're going to find out right now.
Father?
Are you all right?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's the pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
He didn't explain his
The
Halara?
mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself. No, I did kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right? These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again? Oh, fine. I can't say no when you ask for help.
He didn't ask, right? Wait, what?
Everyone!
Ah! He came back to life!
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the nail.
What?
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the nail man. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
I didn't know you could do that. But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
The priest mumbled something. but I couldn't quite hear him. Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
What? It wasn't effective at all.
You're so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
Huh? What now?
A motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Someone here to save our skin.
Where is that coming from?
Who the hell is that?
No. What are you doing here?
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
I don't know.
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers.
Team Rocket.
Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
Yomi. It's Team Rocket.
The Peacekeeper's director?
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
Oh, we get another title card. We haven't gotten one of those in a while.
What are you doing here?
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help. Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
And a title card for her as well.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
What's with him?
Is it bad to think that I thought there were some ones at
Master,
first?
Be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Huh?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
He's that bad?
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help.
What does that mean?
You've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I...
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church. We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman killings. After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you, Seth? For the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward, die.
Oh?
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
But what are they gonna do to him? Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this. I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right.
Can he shut up?
It's an honor.
Ew.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
You're saying this right in
Don't
front of
look
him.
in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
Well then, to our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or I'll need you to die!
Okay.
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order.
Law and order, like
you
the
will
show.
receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Annoying little shits.
Wow. That's not very nice.
That's not very nice.
Let's go.
My beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
Assholes, Jesus. Huge assholes.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you! One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but...
No buts! None! How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
What? When did I say that?
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hilara's memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories. Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
But I thought Hilara and I had finally reached an understanding.
Memories from up until you enter the Mystery Labyrinth are retained. Like the debt you owe for your assignment.
That's awful!
Hey, Yuma? Are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
Damn, that sucks.
Yuma, it was supposed to be time for your solution, but we've ended up in a mess.
Huh? Yeah.
Before they could be accused, the true culprit suddenly died. It's my first time dealing with such a thing. Still, I do remember this. You did your absolute best to try and solve the case.
Huh?
You should be proud.
Oh, Laura.
Look, the Chief is calling for you. You should go.
That's sweet.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, she winked at me. That is very sweet. Although she doesn't remember. That should be the end of the chapter, right? Or maybe, like, one more scene. We haven't seen the other characters in so fucking long.
Are you serious? A Peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
If Director Yomi said so, it would be considered the truth, even if it isn't.
What about the priest being the nail man?
It's going to be publicly announced as the truth. It appears the priest's strong desire to save others turned him into the nail man. He saw people wishing for revenge as they hammered those nails in the forest, and decided he needed to save them. That was the motive, though it could all be a story made up by the Peacekeepers.
So what about the kitty cat criminal?
You mean the copycat?
That one was already publicized as well. They say the copycat did it out of admiration for the real nail man.
And in the end, he felt so much guilt that he poisoned himself? None of this really makes any sense.
That sure didn't look like death by poison to me.
It's me! I did it along with that detective kneeling in penitence over there.
It would make more sense to assume Yomi killed them somehow. Especially when you consider the timing. He'd do it without batting an eye.
Yomi Hellsmile, the director of the Peacekeepers, the leader of our enemy.
I heard he rode in on a dragon.
No, it was a motorcycle.
From what I've investigated, the Peacekeepers' influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. And there's some sort of power struggle going on. Seems like they're getting their way internally. I hear that their boss, Yomi, is extraordinarily dangerous.
Extraordinary. So he is
She's so
very
dumb.
How scary.
It's only a matter of time until the Peacekeepers gain complete control of the corporation. When that happens, they might outright attack the World Detective Organization.
Perhaps the WDO made its move because they saw the warning signs. If that's the case, it could have something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? We still know nothing about it, huh?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the Nailman incident. I wonder what it could be.
Sheesh, so much to deal with. This sounds exhausting.
Didn't I tell you that from the start?
We have to obey directives from number one, no matter how difficult they are.
Well, we got some very talented master detectives gathered here. I'm sure it'll be fine. So much. No, everything changes from now on.
I'm surprised I'm not more mad at Yuma.
You can take a seat now.
My legs feel numb.
don't stick your neck out recklessly from now on, for everyone's sake. Got it?
Got it.
Hey, you worked super hard. I'm so stressed I could die. Oh wait, but I can't die.
Shut up.
Do we have a visitor? That's rare. Yuma, can you go get it?
Sure.
I wish I could tell everyone that I have a death god following me, bro. Let's just get the door. Who could it be? Oh, it's a little boy, okay.
Oh, it's you.
My dad is back safe at home. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for helping us.
No, I just... Well, I'm happy for you.
Aw, look at you getting thanked. You were on your knees just a moment ago.
Be quiet.
Oh, there's
Who is
one more
Shinigami?
thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Did someone else die or something?
Will you play catch with me?
Huh? Catch? But it's raining. Actually, sure. Let's play.
Yeah, we're playing catch.
The unending rain. My memories still seem like faraway raindrops. My hands still have yet to grasp a single thing. I'm still lost. Is it all right for me to be here? But with the worn baseball gripped in my hand, my heart somehow feels lighter. Why I wanted to be a detective. It could have been for the sake of something so small that it fits in my hand. Maybe I should give myself credit for this small realization.
Oh my god, okay.
So, for just a bit longer, I think I'll keep pretending to be a detective.
You are a detective though, right? Come on. Like, you're a real detective, right? Finally, it's over. Holy shit. That took so long. I've been streaming for 3 hours, 44 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Took so long, bro. Results. Deduction SS. Judgment S. RDM SS. Am I gonna get like a C in stamina? Yeah, of course. Final S. And we got 899 points. I ranked up. Nice.